Hey, I love an intro. Ladies and gentlemen, when we last left off, Gallagher was introducing us to Robin. Wow, this story has taken a turn. Holy shit, just everything flipped on its head. No wonder people call this place the best arc. Or at least we'll see how long that lasts until 2.4 when I get to see a fellow general and my other fellow general. Triple general action, baby. Anyway, back to Penacony.
What's your trick this time?
Wait, what? I'm confused as fuck right now.
Just kidding. I mean, this city will lead us to Robin, right?
What? Okay, firstly, why did you say that more like a question? And not like this guarantee like you're showing off to Sunday? And why does Firefly look so angry and confused?
And the crew, too. There are too many people who you owe an explanation.
Oh, yeah, that's right. She said she was going to look for him. Wow, she looks mad. See, now before, anytime Firefly got angry, I wouldn't take that shit seriously at all. But now I know that she literally aims to set the seas ablaze. I would be terrified.
That'd be great. Please follow me, Honorable Oak Family Head. Now, all the actors are on the stage.
Whatever this setup of his is complete. Meanwhile, moments later. Oh, they're literal tombstones. There's 3 of them.
This is the monument I mentioned earlier. The names inscribed on it
3 nameless.
should be familiar to all of you.
Gotta be, right?
Rosalina and Tiernan.
Why'd you pause for that one?
When Penacony was known as a frontier prison, it was the trailblazers who connected it with the stars. They were the heroes who saved Astana, and their names deserve to be immortalized. Not just on this small stone tablet, but in the annals of history for all of time.
What a guy.
However, today, the planet of festivities is nothing but sweet dreams. That heavy piece of history is all a distant memory. Just like that prison.
If their names are inscribed here, then that means...
According to Micah, they died long ago.
You only named 2 of 3, though. Kind of worried.
Rosalina was killed during the War of Independence. She ventured alone into the heart of the star system to investigate the flow of Memoria, but she never returned.
Oof.
Tiernan was a skilled gunslinger, strong and reliable. He led the people through countless battles, but he didn't live long enough to witness the arrival of true peace.
Oh, no. Oh, I hate you, world. Oh, why did that make me remember that? Oh. Damn it. Not crying because of Penacony. Not crying either. Baka. Anytime I hear about a story where, like, a hero dies to save the peace, I always remember that ending episode of Red vs. Blue when Church gives his speech. Also, spoilers for Red vs. Blue if anybody out there even knows the fuck I'm talking about. When Church gives his speech about how heroes never get to see the day get saved. Oh, God, that got me so hard back then. Oh, man, that sentence was really fucked up. It hit me hard. Oof. Oh, I hate the internet. I know they're gonna... you know what? Just for the sake of it, future me's gonna cut that out and make that speech sound much cooler, right? Thanks. Anyways. Who's the third one?
Following the war,
Why don't they talk about the third one?
faced challenges internal and external. To protect Astana, Tiernan picked up the way of the trailblaze again, and led the Lampmoth family to explore beyond the system.
Lampmoth?
Only to be surrounded and wiped out by the swarm.
Propagation?
Though I had expected as much, the tales of these heroes truly are sorrowful.
True to the title of Trailblazer, they spent their lives venturing into the unknown. But what about this time?
Yes.
There are no names carved on it.
Yes! Leg day!
When Dreamflux Reef was created, its owner was still alive. However, He insisted on erecting a monument for himself, saying that it will happen someday. Here we meet again. Everyone from the Astral Express.
Oh, it was Gallagher chiming in.
Robin.
Oh, this is a big moment, right? Speedy Hams. It's a weird name. Holy shit. Sorry, I had to go get some food. Anyways, where were we? Public Enemy asked Gallagher about the situation. Yeah, Gallagher, where's this third Nameless at, buddy?
To give the siblings some privacy, so let's talk about our business first.
They need it.
That sounds sensible enough. Since you went through the trouble of gathering the family head, the crew, and the Stellaron hunters, I'm guessing you have something important to say, Mr. Gallagher?
Well, I mean, you say Stellaron hunters, but it's really just a one, right?
Oh, is it that obvious?
Man, I can't even make speculations anymore because I have no idea what the fuck's gonna happen. I was about to sit here and go, you know, man, I thought you were a bad guy and now you're kind of like a cool good guy, but he might betray us again in the end. Anyways, he's a minion of the Watchmaker. We don't know anything about the Watchmaker. He's a traitor of the family. I mean, so what's stopping him from traitoring someone else?
The look on your face is practically screaming, I'm the one behind all this.
Detective March strikes again.
You're right, Mr. Yang. It is indeed time to come clean on everything. The siblings already know what they need to, and they've made their choice. But you, Nameless, arrived a bit late.
Yep.
So it's only fair that I answer your questions.
What a nice guy. What a considerate,
Before we
non-murdering
begin,
guy.
Let me reintroduce myself. I'm the founder of Dreamflux Reef, the deputy of the Watchmaker, and the one who sent out that invitation.
You're literally the guy who made the invitation. I thought it was a joke.
As Gallagher, the history fictionologist, I humbly extend my greetings to you all.
History fictionologist?
History fictionologist?
Thank you, March.
So what? Everything you told us was made up?
Yes?
Well, don't worry. Almost everything I shared was true. Well, except for the part about the family accepting me back.
I double-checked with Micah, and everything he said about the family, the Watchmaker, and Mikhail is true.
How do you know Micah's not in on it?
Thank you for your understanding. Now let's get down to business. I'm sure you're all wondering why I went through the trouble of setting up this battle for the legacy, inviting different factions, and stirring up a ruckus all over Penacony.
Yes, sir.
Well, it all boils down to something very familiar to all of you. The Stellaron.
The Stellaron? But how is that possible? Penacony is a free-flowing interstellar hub. There are no signs of contamination whatsoever.
Or is he referring to us?
You're totally correct. So, care to take a guess at what that means?
None of these were the option I was gonna pick. But because I think everyone is now a liar.
The sweet dream doesn't come out of thin air. If you think of the memory zone as the sea, creating the land of the dreams is like filling that wild ocean with earth to make an island.
Oh, Stellarons cause wild natural phenomena. Well, unnatural, but yeah.
To achieve this feat, without the help of an emanator of remembrance or enigmata, the only way is to use a Stellaron. And that's not something you can achieve with a simple wish.
Yeah.
It requires vast quantities of knowledge, time, and manpower. I'm sure you get what I'm hinting at.
It's...
In Asdana, the planet of festivities itself is a Stellaron disaster.
It's the aftermath of a fucking Stellaron disaster.
The planet of festivities itself?
Where are all the
is a
fragmentum?
Stellaron disaster?
It all started a long time ago, back when the Watchmaker and his crew liberated the frontier prison. They faced countless challenges as they began building Penacony from the ground up. That's when the idea of using the Stellaron came into play.
What a fucking idea.
The Stellaron first entered the Asdana system during the war.
Oh, so it was before what I was thinking.
The
Okay.
Nameless warned
Or
everyone
after.
against the folly of attempting to tamper with such a power. And most heeded their words. But there are always people in the shadows with ulterior motives.
You want to talk?
The turning point came after Tiernan's death. With 2 of the Nameless gone, the Watchmaker had to go to the front lines. It was at that moment his rivals saw an opportunity.
Oof.
By the time a representative from the Montour Systems family arrived at the Watchmaker's call, the Stellaron had already been activated and was seeping into the primordial synesthesia dreamscape.
And I suppose the family happened to possess the knowledge to seal the Stellaron?
They must have taken it from a Nameless, right?
Not just that. They knew far more about the Stellaron than the average person. They helped Mikhail swiftly quell the civil unrest and played a part in building Penacony under the disguise of the Harmony. Those 3 eras were known as the Age of Dreaming. The Watchmaker, who had been left in the dark, sent out invitations across the universe, spreading the hype around the land of the dreams.
Oh my god.
Then, how did they turn against each other?
I mean, surely the Watchmaker found out.
Remember the island in the ocean metaphor? The truth is, the Stellaron was never truly sealed. It existed in a different form within the dreamscape. Think about this. What would it cost to create and maintain such a lavish dreamland? It's people's lives. The opulent dream is built upon the decay of spirits, with a toxic elixir called pleasure flowing through the dreamscape. It tempts people to indulge in the dreamscape, and gradually their minds succumb, becoming nourishment for the sweet dream. Confusion, laziness, and cowardice, weaknesses that plague humanity, were magnified and nourished by the family. Penacony became a new kind of prison, even more impenetrable than the previous one.
The Stellaron is still here. It creates the dream. It's not sealed, and it's literally being fueled to create the dream via people's emotions.
Sadly, we realized this far too late. By then, the family had a firm grip on Penacony, swiftly quelling any opposition that arose. At my wit's end, I had to use the power of the Enigmata, and sought refuge in this chaotic memory zone. Over the years, I fabricated a meme within this dream for our use.
Fictionologize?
Dormancy. That's its real name. We exploited a loophole. You see, regular people can't fall asleep again while they are inside the dreamscape.
So this is the true meaning of the impossible. You sent out invitations in the Watchmaker's name to find forces capable of resolving the Stellaron disaster and draw them into Penacony to uncover the truth.
Well, now it makes sense why the Stellaron hunters are here.
It's not just that. Above all, I wanted to see what happens when the major factions engage in a struggle for the legacy. Since this is the Watchmaker's first announcement in decades, the traitor within the family is bound to reveal themselves.
Oh, the guy who would have instigated all of this.
So, the legacy is just a facade.
See, here's the thing that was bugging me in the last episode was Robin was talking about like this betrayal and the traitors and abusing the people, and I'm sitting here trying to think, I was like, what the fuck? Everything's fine. Like, what do you mean? Like, we're just looking for this traitor of the Watchmaker, which was before your time. Why is this such a big deal? It's like everything I see in Penacony. Now I see this, and I feel like they kind of hinted at this before they should have a bit in the story, unless there's something I'm not quite remembering, but just a little nitpick. Little nitpick there.
If you want to consider the Stellaron as the legacy, I'm totally fine with that.
If that's
Right
the
there with you,
case,
buddy.
Where is the Stellaron now?
I mean, fuck, at this rate, it's probably at the bottom of the ocean. Like, a Venturine's gonna go find it before anybody else does.
That's a question for Mr. Wings. The Stellaron is still under the family's control.
Oh,
and as
Sunday.
the head of the Oak family, I'm sure he holds all the answers.
What's something that they've brought up a lot? I'm starting to understand the starrail screwball. It's... Oh, hey. You guys are here still?
You all look quite serious. Is there anything I can do to help?
Yes. Tell me where the Stellaron is. Do I even want to talk to you? Okay.
As I suspected, the core of this issue lies within the Stellaron.
Okay. So, that's that. I'm not surprised by you. Anyways. Gallagher, do you anything to say? Last quotes? Last
Go
minute?
ahead. I'm sure Mr. Wing.
Okay, same shit. Look, I'm catching on to starrail. It may have taken 2.2 patches. Or all the patches up to 2.2, but I'm starting to pick up on their screwball methods here. Wherever the Stellaron is, it's going to be in or under or next to something that they've mentioned like at least 30 times, right? It's Soul Glad. It's got to be Soul Glad, right?
So, will you tell us where the Stellaron is?
No.
It is the Penacony Grand Theater itself.
That's not what I guessed, but it was right along the lines of my thinking.
As I suspected, it's the embodiment of the family. The edifice that first materialized within the Sweet Dream. That's what turned Penacony into its current state.
As for the person who employed its power, it is in fact Mr. Gopherwood, the current Dream Master.
You seem so jaded saying that, buddy.
Well, that was easier than I thought.
Yeah, exactly.
Did you conduct your own investigation already?
Gallagher, did you miss the episode where I fucking painstakingly read everything he's ever wrote?
Correct. When I was trying to track down the person who murdered my sister, apart from you, Gopherwood was my second suspect.
What a guy.
Confronting me first turned out to be a smart move on your part.
I mean, it'd be a lot weirder to confront the Dream Master, right? I like how these two are just super decked out and they stand out so hard to everything in here. My god.
I didn't have other options. The Dream Master has been elusive, and even the heads of the families can hardly get an audience with him.
Weird.
Moreover, Mr. Gopherwood has been kind to my sister and me. And I didn't want it all to end like this.
That's rough.
What do you mean by that?
That's my father.
To be honest, my brother and I are also victims of the cancer of all worlds.
The Hellovians, right?
We grew up as orphans, and were adopted by the family when they came to help. Mr. Gopherwood recognized our potential and brought us to Penacony.
They're the ones... What the hell was the quote they said? The ones that are closest to the Great One?
But I can't just stand by and watch Mr. Gopherwood become an enemy of the Harmony. I won't use my voice to support an evil cause.
There's gonna be like some brother-sister unity shit where they're like popping out Harmony, singing a duet later, isn't there?
I won't step on that stage and sing. No matter who the traitor is, or what orders they give me. I won't let the Charmony Festival become an event that destroys Harmony itself. Or the paradise in our dreams.
Oh, he smiled! Look at that! It's like a real smile. Oh. I felt things from that. Oh my god.
Paradise in our dreams.
Uh-oh.
As the head of the Oak family,
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
I'm responsible for ensuring Penacony's promising future.
Uh-oh.
Robin and I will head into the Sweet Dream and confront the Dream Master. And if it turns out that the family has truly strayed from the Harmony,
You're gonna hear like Sword of Justice bullshit talk here again?
I'll fight alongside you. We'll put the Charmony Festival on hold and make sure Mr. Gopherwood pays for his blood debt.
I didn't like that zoom. I didn't like that zoom, Hoyoverse.
The enemies you are about to face aren't like this old dog here, who can barely even bark.
Bro, you kill people with a meme called death and teleport them to other portions of an entire dream world. Like,
Since our interests are aligned, why don't we team up? Maybe, just maybe, we'll have a shot at success.
Sunday's in the fine, right? Like, if you just send him back right now, he'll literally just be back in his mansion that he cleared out so that people could come talk to him so he could try and find the murderer. And he did. So his mansion is fucking empty. Like, he could go back right now and nobody would know the better.
We have always been following in the footsteps of our nameless predecessors, and there's no reason to stop now.
Preach it, Himiko.
Yeah, we Nameless won't back down from a challenge. Isn't that right, Mr. Trailblazer?
I am Mr. Trailblazer. Going up against the Dream Master? Nah, I'd surrender. Is that supposed to be nah, I'd win? Heroes never die. Yeah, heroes never back down.
Exactly. It's time for the crew to save the world once more.
March, I make fun of you for a lot of things, but when you start talking the talk, I'm with you.
Rest assured,
Keep my boy Don hung
sitting
here.
on the sidelines isn't in our nature. Mr. Sunday, Miss Robin, I'm willing to accompany you on behalf of the Astral Express. Having a third party present should help with negotiations, and could make all the difference if things get ugly.
Thank you, Mr. Yang.
Thank you all very much.
The Charmony Festival is about to start.
Sorry, we got like 10 hours, right?
Time is against us. We must hasten.
Quick! Sora, cast Haste Aga on Sunday. Oh, I love that. Playing Final Fantasy X, you cast Haste Aga on somebody and they just start doing their idle pose, like, super fucking quick. So funny.
Everyone, let's gather over here. We still need to make some preparations.
I know Sora's not in Final Fantasy X, but you get exactly what the hell I'm saying. Oh my god, this is coming together. This is coming together. And I heard this one's a little longer than the last one, actually, so...
I may have been quick to step up to the plate, but confronting the Dream Master could be a very dangerous affair.
Huh? Even you're saying that, Mr. Yang? How powerful is that Dream Master?
Strong enough to have the balls to walk up to Acheron.
He's the leader of the families of Penacony, and he has the entire power of the Harmony behind him. Not to mention the Stellaron in his possession. We must proceed with great caution.
So if he has a Stellaron that is unsealed and working, where's the Fragmentum?
Maybe you can just stay behind this time, Mr. Yang?
What? Did I miss something?
No, that won't do. Even if we count Robin as an ally, something felt off about Mr. Sunday just now.
Mm-hmm.
Although, I can't quite put my finger on it. I have to make sure he won't turn against us when things start to get dicey.
I thought he was the killer. He might still be the traitor. I don't know. Penacony likes to screw me over like this.
You're still carrying the keepsake the IPC envoy gave you, right?
Actually...
May I borrow it for a moment?
He can't be the traitor. That was before his time. But when he was talking to Gallagher, he did talk about his servants. And Gallagher did call him brother. See, here's the shitty part. Is I can no longer make speculations based on a lack of context to create theories to go up, because my comment section loves to just tell me shit, even if they don't think they're telling me stuff. So now I know Gallagher's 13, something about brothers, haven't seen Black Swan in a while, and there's a big emphasis on tarot cards from my chats. So now I get to make theories that I shouldn't previously have had the ability to make. And this is why I tell people to... And then Sunday had that whole speech of righteousness and the sword of harmony will fall on the heretics. He detected heresy and the God Emperor of Mankind said, not today. We still have Black Swan's card, or her card if we ever find ourselves in the Abyss. Which we haven't yet. Oh, this thing, that's right.
I knew it.
I don't think this will bring us any luck.
As I suspected, this chip Aventurine gave to you is actually a miniature transmitter.
I mean, yeah, anyone could have put that together.
If I'm right, he intends to use it to track your location or contact you when needed. As it so happens, this may actually be of some use in the current situation.
Aventurine? Is he still alive? And what does he have to do with our mission to confront the Dream Master?
He's out there looking for some secrets, March.
Remember what I said earlier? Working with the IPC is a way to keep the family in check.
Yep.
If negotiations go south and the family show their true colors by going after the Stellaron, I'll use this transmitter to send a message to the IPC. It'll be just the opportunity the IPC ambassador was hoping for.
And I'm assuming that's what makes Jade come into the story.
The only question mark in all of this
So that's
is
probably
eventually
going to
its
happen.
current status. But the IPC is always listening, especially senior strategic investment department heads like him. Getting the message across shouldn't be a problem.
He already did. It was the light of the stone going out.
Good luck to you, Welt.
Well, you take care too. If anything goes wrong, don't worry about me. Just make sure to seal the Stellaron.
Mm-hmm.
Spoken like a true hero.
He does come off as a hero. I still don't know any Welt lore, but I imagine that dude is crazy in some kind of past fiction.
Even if the Dream Master is innocent, the family's corruption runs deep.
I would love to, like...
I won't make the same mistake Mikhail did. Let's wish him the best of luck.
I think other people have mentioned it in the comments before, but there's like a manga or a novel about Welt. I want to see what his frickin' reasons are for being like such a fucking ham guy.
Don't you have something else to tell us, Gallagher?
Yes, Mr. Gallagher.
Why would you say so?
Yeah, Himiko, elaborate for everybody who doesn't know.
Before we departed, the conductor asked us to inquire about the 3 Nameless in Penacony. We've already collected intel about Rosalina and Tiernan, so the only one left is Legwork.
Yes, I knew Legwork would be so cool.
If I'm not mistaken, we've already met him somewhere, haven't we?
What?
It's not enough to say meet, but the answer is pretty obvious. After all, I've hinted at it in quite an evident way.
Oh my god, am I just dumb?
I've been watching over you ever since I received the reply from the Astral Express. And I've seen the great effort you all put into linking different realms together across the cosmos. And now, after getting this far all in one piece, you have truly proven yourselves. Miss Himiko, were you the one who repaired the Express and got it sailing through the cosmos again?
Yes.
That's right.
And you two, young Nameless, you have very interesting life stories and extraordinary skills.
I mean... Keep them coming. Believe in the galactic baseballer supremacy. I am the bone of my bat.
What? Hey, you can't just make up titles like that.
The Stellaron is my body, and the trailblaze is my blood.
You're full of energy. Please send my regards to the conductor, Pom Pom. Please let them know that their friend has fond memories of his time aboard the Express, which he reminisces on every time he has a good drink.
Is it Gallagher?
As for the last Nameless, he embarked, disembarked, and embarked again, traveling in a great circle, ending up back where he started. On his deathbed, he told me to find the Astral Express.
Oh, it's Mikhail.
And deliver an invitation to the future Nameless. He left behind a special gift, a true legacy. Something that belongs only to the successors of the Trailblaze.
The One Piece?
Come with me. Now is the time to reveal it.
Oh my god. My brain is going crazy.
Back here again.
We haven't had... Is it in... Is it under there? Is it in there?
Sometimes I feel like you're still alive, old friend. Like you've still got so much to say and do.
Oh, everybody, chests out, shoulders back. Respect the Nameless.
I've kept my promise. Brought the future trailblazers you've waited so long for. I don't know why you were so obsessed with that train. But I remember your last words.
It's a weapon.
Don't let us down, old man.
Cutscene? We haven't had one in so long.
What's happening?
Please be like a railway station. This is so dope. What the fuck? Isn't that the theater?
Go ahead. His resting place lies in the garden up ahead.
Garden, a very key word right there. I'm worried now.
The first and last Nameless of Penacony. Mikhail Char Legwork, the watchmaker.
I knew legwork would be important. Oh, I'm a god. No, it was just a guess. I had a fucking 33% chance. Anyways. I have so many speculations and ideas and all kinds of shit that so much happens in these last few episodes that I can't get it all out. Like, bleh. Oh my god, this is crazy. I'm so glad I didn't have to suffer like you guys did and wait months for this shit. Oh man, but when I catch up, I'm gonna have to. I'm so scared to go up here. Meet with the watchmaker? Oh, that's what he was gonna go do. They didn't really elaborate that very well. I need to read these more often. They're a lot better at explaining it than the character dialogue. An inheritance. See, there's another... This is hilarious to me, is I'm really waiting for the end of One Piece to reveal the One Piece, and it's something stupid, like it's the friends we made along the way, and then it just pulls a Game of Thrones, and the last, like, episode of the show is terrible, and then everyone ends up hating it. So if we're meeting the watchmaker, Mikhail's obviously dead. Are we gonna meet the current watchmaker? Who I have guesses. Okay. So originally, my guess on the watchmaker was Misha. Because do you mind, please? Let's go right here. When you go to the dream, Misha's just like in a portrait telling you to follow him. Also, when you go to the dream later, the voice that keeps yelling after Mikhail is very similar to Misha's. But then all the shit with Gallagher happened, so I thought it was Gallagher. And he was just lying. And you don't really meet any other members of the family, except for Sunday. So I was like, okay, no, it's not them. I was like, is it Robin? No, that's a bit too far-fetched. But then I finally got the damn watchmaker item, and I thought, man, this looks really similar to Misha's coat. It's probably Misha. But now Misha's running around down here, so I wasn't sure. But then during all that talk, Misha disappeared with Clocky again, and now we're going to meet somebody else. So I was jumping between Misha, I was jumping between another family head, I was jumping between Gallagher. I had so many different ideas going on. Because, you know, there's not really any other NPCs that you meet that are, like, unique looking. So it's, like, a very narrowed down list. Black Swan, whom we haven't seen in a while, is suspicious of a lot of things, but I don't think this would be her thing. So my guess is the only other person who could see Clocky. Except for Welt, apparently, which the invisible thing and the, Welt, did you say something to me thing? I'm so curious what's going on with that, but my guess is this is a chair. Oh, Fushuan light. There's the coat. It's either Misha or it might be Mika. Or there's no one in this chair at all. Is that a hat? It's just Screwlum. Oh no, it's a whole ass wheelchair. What in the lies of P is happening? Beneath the sea surface of Memory Zone, in a garden closest to the full moon in the water, an elderly man rests in a recliner, enveloped in utter silence. Garamond? Is that you, buddy? We about to fight moon presence? Bloodborne reference, anyway. The watchmaker, Mikhail Char Legwork, has passed into that endless, timeless dream where no sound could ever awaken him.
Sure enough, the watchmaker is the third Nameless. Even I could guess that one.
Oh, I was completely wrong. It's legit the dude.
The legacy he left behind was a dream bubble. I believe inside that bubble, there's something that holds meaning only for the Nameless.
Oh, it could. What's another Bloodborne reference? It's the guy in the wheelchair, Master, the dude who literally lined the inside of his skull with eyes. Wilhelm? No, that's a scream. I haven't got to put one of them in my videos in a while. It's Willem. Okay, I'm not stupid.
After all, when I checked its contents, I found nothing inside. Maybe some trailblaze runes? Even more enigmatic than me.
Well, let's have
Surely us trailblazers are going to pick up on, like, hidden messages. As the words cease, Himiko nods ever so slightly in your direction. You take a deep breath, steady your mind, and turn your gaze toward the watchmaker. Touch the dream bubble and oh my god, what is about to happen? See, look, Starrail does this thing where they put cutscenes in chunks. They don't, like, evenly spread them out. So, like, something crazy. Oh my god, this game. I don't know anymore. I don't know with Penacony, man. I don't know anymore. You press your hands against the dream bubble and the thick, viscous memoria converges under strain, then stretches outward from your fingertips as if weaving a delicate web. It gently cradles your palm. A chill travels from your fingertips, carrying with it a myriad of vibrant and A chill travels from your fingertips, carrying with it a myriad of vibrant and intertwined memories, as experience would suggest. But this time, you see nothing at all. Focus. Capture the memories. I'm sensitive to memoria. I should be able to pick up on this. The dream bubble is clearly extraordinary. Perhaps the approach was wrong. You think, holding your breath and closing your eyes with one knee on the ground, you press your forehead against the thin film coated in memoria. Yet before you there remains an abyss of darkness, no crimson sun descending upon snow-capped mountains, no gentle laughter, no twinkling stars, no echoes of swords clashing, and most of all, no traces of trailblaze. There is nothing, and nothing is there, inaudibly, but is... there is nothing, and nothing is there. Indubitably, this is but an empty dream bubble.
Wait, what's going on? Seriously? There's nothing inside this dream bubble?
The real memories were the ones we made along the way, March.
How could a dream bubble be empty?
Is that the point?
Just as I suspected. That old man always had this strange belief in the Nameless and the Trailblaze. And I never understood where he got that confidence from. Especially since he never managed to get in touch with the Express while he was alive.
Gallagher's like, he's like every NPC in D&D. They're like, I just don't fucking understand adventurers, man.
I could never
Why do they do
figure
that?
out what was going on in that old man's head. But this empty dream bubble is so typical of him. He was always full of weird fantasies and incomprehensible romanticism.
I like it, dude. Mikhail sounds like my kind of dude, Mr. Legwork.
That mischievous old man. Well, I didn't expect him to leave anything concrete behind anyway.
Don't think that's the case, Gallagher. I'm sure Mikhail has left us the most precious thing of all.
A hidden bird behind a pipe?
Don't start getting all philosophical on me, all right?
Nah, Gallagher, something only we blazers of the trail understand.
Just as Mikhail believes in the Nameless of the future, we unconditionally believe in the Nameless of the past. How could they leave with regrets for the future when they were ready to dedicate their lives to the land they loved? There must be something contained in this dream bubble. It's just we haven't figured it out yet. You also have faith in the Watchmaker, don't you, Gallagher?
Oh, yeah, he does.
Well, I'm a follower of the Enigmata. My philosophy forbids me to have faith in anything.
Is the Enigmata a path?
That's why I understand what faith means in the path of trailblaze. And I also want to know what he left behind. I'll leave it to you guys then.
Thank you.
Can I borrow your pet? I need to make a trip back to Golden Hour and check something at the Dreamscape sales store. It's for Mikhail, and for the future of Penacony.
I'm sorry, what?
The Reverie Hotel. How may I help you?
Got hung. You had one job, and it was to watch the Express. This is the second time some evil man in black has made you fuck off from the Express. God damn it. Oh, he clearly has a type, doesn't he? All right.
Greetings. We're the Nameless from the Astral Express, and we'd like to check in.
This is gonna be awkward. This lady is not very good at letting Nameless check into the hotel.
The Astral Express? But I thought...
Yes, my companion's already checked in. My name is Dan Hung, and I believe my personal information is recorded in your system.
I see, but your companion said you wouldn't be coming due to a change of plans.
Now the plans have changed again.
So, this has been bugging me ever since I don't remember where it first started. I don't know if I saw her in a trailer first or him in a trailer first, but since Hoyoverse is always characters across different universes, is Boot Hill literally just the male version of the crazy white lady from Genshin, Arla Hachino, whatever the fuck her awesome ass name is? The girl that reminds you of that new spider monster from Monster Hunter Wilds.
And you are...
The guy with a gun, lady, let me in.
Me? I'm Pom Pom, a new Nameless who's also with the Astral Express.
Oh.
He's my fellow trailblazer. We responded to the family's invitation before he boarded the express, so he wasn't registered in your system. Is it possible to accommodate him as well?
Why is it that all the people from the hunt are so awkward in these kind of situations? Every last fucking one of them, man.
Oh, I see. Another one of the Nameless had a similar situation. Seems like a lot of people are joining the Trailblaze these days.
Yeah, you know how it is, ma'am.
Since there's a precedent, it shouldn't be a problem. Just give me a second to contact your companions.
Ooh. Does that light have a hat?
I'm sorry, dear guests, but it seems I'm unable to reach the other members of the Astral Express.
When did I give you my number? I feel like I'd remember that.
What do you mean by unable to reach them?
Yeah, please.
My apologies. This is the first time I've encountered a situation like this. However, the system indicates that those guests are still in the Dreamscape.
Wow, the hotel can even tell if you're in the Dreamscape or not.
How about this? Give me their room number, and we'll go check on them ourselves.
So awkward.
I'm afraid that's not possible. I need to verify both of your identities before I can share any guest information.
I'll give her that. She's good for that.
How about you just wake up someone? Let's say, Welt?
I'm sorry, but there are strict rules regarding forced awakening. It cannot be done without the proper clearance.
I mean, Welt's coming back in. No, he's not. He's with the siblings.
So nothing works, huh? What's your solution then? Are you saying we sleep here? At the reception?
Boot Hill is literally me at hotels.
Please be patient. We need to contact your companions in order to confirm your identities.
And now it seems you need to confirm our identities before you can contact our companions.
It seems so.
Just pick one for fuck's sake.
Fudge. Look, nothing personal, but if you can't handle this, go find someone else who can, okay?
Karen Boot Hill coming out.
Please come calm down, dear guests. I do recall that Mr. Sunday, the Oak family head, personally handled this issue earlier. Oh, please wait a moment while I contact him.
She's not gonna be able to get him either.
I don't think she's trying to give us a hard time. She really just doesn't know what to do.
Why are hunt people so awkward?
I have a bad feeling about this. You tried to contact them on the express earlier, but they didn't respond.
Mm-hmm. Oh, shit. Don't hit that anymore. Stop it. There we go.
Something doesn't seem right. I need to leave for a moment. You can stay here with the receptionist.
Oh my god.
Sure thing. Just don't keep me waiting forever.
Your plan is...
Don Holmes seems pretty worried about his companions. I should give him some space. Stressing out about it won't help anything.
Boot Hill, Broken Arrow, boy. I thought he was gonna start popping shots in the middle of this place. This is not who I thought. Oh, here's the chest I forgot in the beginning of the game. Thanks, Boot Hill. You're so considerate getting that for me. This is not what I thought would fucking happen. What are we doing? Ask around the lobby for information. Bullet and Brain. This is a new mission. We just finished Public Enemy. You know what? There's a couple other things I want to record today. Actually, I'm going to call this one here. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed. The last few episodes have ended very abruptly because they were funny and I couldn't resist. But we'll end this one the normal way. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, please give the video a like. If you didn't like it, go ahead and give it a dislike. Boo Hill, can you chill, buddy? I'm kind of doing my thing here. Yeah. Grunt coolly. Anyways, if you like the video, give it a like. If you... I thought that was the dude from high school, God of High School for a second. That really threw me off. If you liked the video, give it a like. If you disliked it, give it a dislike. If you want to see more, subscribe, hit the bell icon, know when my videos come up next. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, criticisms, and or witticisms about anything that's happening in starrail, or how much you think your comments don't spoil anything for me, please leave a comment down below. But until then, adios. Have fun all.